TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH on this Monday evening from Washington Street Gym in Macomb, Illinois, for tonight's JV matchup between the Camp Point Panthers and the Macomb High Bombers. He's Joey Jelinek. I'm Caden Strunz, and it looks like Camp Point will get the service here. Joey, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Had a busy Monday, but excited to be here at Washington Street Gym. Call some junior varsity and varsity volleyball between Camp Point Central and Macomb High. Two sides that played an exciting match this past weekend, and hopefully we'll see a repeat of that again tonight.
So off and running here. Here comes the attack, and that will go out. No, never mind. That'll be on the left corner. And the Bombers are ahead 1-0 with that sport corner kill. So side out Bombers. And it'll be an ace. Bombers are ahead 2-0. See what Camp Point does here on the attack. And a Bomber point once again. They start out with a 3-0 run. Not exactly sure why our scoreboard's not updating for you. But it's 3-0 Bombers nonetheless. Camp Point will send it over on the attack. Bombers look to regroup on the attack. Back into the Panther territory. Now back over just too much. And the Bombers have a 4-0 lead.
Knowles back to serve again. She already had an ace to get the Bombers' second point of the set, and we'll see if she can try to do that again.
And there you go, the Bombers starting things off with a 5-0 run. So 5-0 Macomb. Camp Point looking to get their first point of the night here on the JV squad. And that's how it happens. An attack error puts the Panthers on the board, and it's 5-1.
That one falling just far for Macomb. Nearly had 6-0 if it weren't for a couple inches. But nonetheless, a big chance for Camp Point to get some momentum going their way.
So side out Panthers. And right back to it go the Bombers. Side out Macomb. 6-1 our score. Be a free ball if it's enough, and it will be. Macomb. And they get the kill. Looks like that might have been number 22, Kendall Field. Bombers extend their lead to 7-1. Macomb will add another, make it 8-1.
Second big run early here for Macomb. They started out 5-0, and now they're on a 3-0 run.
So 8-1 Macomb. That goes off the net. It'll be a service error. Once again, want to apologize here. Our scoreboard is not being too friendly right now.
It is 8-2 Panthers. Camp Point on the left side in the gray and gold jerseys.
And the attack will go off the net, makes it 8-3 in favor of Macomb. Macomb on the attack. There's a kill on the right corner from Claire Thompson. So it makes it 9-3 Macomb.
They're going to make a couple subs here as Brooklyn Lyles comes back to serve.
And the attack off the net. Camp Point makes it 9-4 Macomb.
Just an awkward set. Lyles couldn't get to it. Panthers down 9-4 now.
So side out Panthers. On the attack and off the net from Avery Quackala. Makes it 9-5 Macomb. Comes the attack towards the middle. And too much on that attack from Kendall Field. So now the deficit cut down to 3, 9-6. Camp Point now into the Bomber end. Here comes the attack, and just enough. Perfectly placed in the right corner is Field. And Macomb is up to double digits, 10-6.
Field back to serve now, and that's exactly what you want your outside hitter to do, is pin it cross court, make it difficult for the Panther defense.
Will be a service error, and that makes it 10-7. Serving this one will be Lysia Sinetsko. And looks like might have been a little rough on the hit there, maybe slipping slightly with the hand, Riva Kopen. 10-8 Macomb. Camp Point on a little bit of a run here. Macomb was ahead 7-1. As there's an attack and sports corner kill from Riva Kopen. So the Bombers are back up 3. Comes Kopen on the attack towards the middle. Camp Point off of a fingertip to Panther territory. Macomb got to get to it. No one does, and the Panthers take a point. Makes it 11-9.
Panthers chipping away at this lead. Down by 6 early in this one. Now it's just 11-9.
And an ace. All of a sudden, it's 11-10. I feel like we've seen this before in a Macomb High Bomber game. The fact that the road team has been able to come back so quickly and make this an interesting match. And that'll go out. An attack error ties things up at 11 apiece here in set number 1. So 11-11 here in this first set. Camp Point looking to take their first lead of the night. And that will happen here, I believe. And it will. Camp Point is ahead 12-11 for the first time tonight after trailing 7-1. Macomb takes a timeout, so will we. Be back after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they are.
Back with you here as Camp Point is ahead 12-11 in this first set. Here's Joey Jelinek. There's a block. Macomb ties it up at 12. He's Joey Jelinek, WIU Athletic Communications, formerly from Danville, Illinois. I'm kidding, Shreds. All knotted up at 12 apiece in this first set.
We saw the Panthers go down by 6 early, and then Ashlyn Mace tied things up took the lead for the Panthers with a sports corner kill, but there it's the attack error giving Macomb a tie game.
Looks like our scoreboard appears to be working now, so we'll fix this for you here. 13-12. There we are, 13-12 in favor of the Panthers here in this first set. And there's an ace. So Camp Point is up 14-12, and we saw earlier, again, Macomb total control. 7-1 was our score. But Camp Point has done a nice job of responding. Almost another ace there. They got to hit it over. Will be a free ball for the Panthers. Here comes the attack towards the middle. Might see a middle row attack here. Almost a collision, but the Panthers do get it over. Now the spike. Back and forth we go, and off the net. And a bomber point. Makes it 14-13 here in this first set. So side out Bombers. Looks like our server here will be Reagan Knowles. So we have the JV matchup here. The varsity match to follow in between will be senior night from Washington Street Gym. Nice bump there by the libero. We'll see a free ball from Macomb. Will they take advantage? A little bit of a tough set. Now a free ball from Camp Point. Here comes the attack, and once again off the net from the left corner, and it ties things up at 14. See Knowles serve once more. 14 all. Several lead changes so far here in this one. Going back to 11-11. We've been going back and forth ever since. Now back and forth. A little bit of a rough set. And they're going to say it's a double hit. And Macomb is back in front, 15-14. Knowles will serve. Macomb on a little bit of a run here. From the right corner, and a perfectly placed sports corner kill by Abby Quackala.
The libero Cooley dove for it, but she had no chance on that perfectly placed ball. Macomb now up by 2.
Knowles' serve. Here comes the attack. And now the Bombers back towards the back row. Gotta hit it over, and they do. Almost a collision. It is a collision. And it is a Camp Point point.
Camp Point, huh?
I guess so. Panthers trail by 1. Side out Panthers. Looks like Sophie Kranberg to serve. Gotta hit it over, and they will from Allison. On the attack, trying to get the kill. And the sports corner kill will come courtesy of Kinley Sloan. The Bombers back up by 2. See a libero Baldy serve here for Macomb. I'm not sure if that was blocked or went off the net. If it was blocked, give it to Field. Macomb is ahead by 3. Baldy to serve. Here comes the attack. Back towards the left again. And way too much on that one from Josie Elby. Side out Panthers.
You know, we haven't seen a lot of long rallies, a lot of quick points tonight, but still very exciting, close game here in set 1 of this JV matchup.
That'll be an ace. 1-point match here in this first set. Over onto the Panthers' end. And off the net. Macomb is up 19-17. So 19-17 Macomb. And we'll have a service error from Brooklyn Lyles. See Schupman serve here. Schupman ties the game with an ace. 19 all. We're tied 11-11, 14-14. Now 19-19 here in set number 1 of this JV match. Here comes for the lead, but Barrow says no on the Panthers' end. Now gonna hit it off the net. And Macomb is back in front. Kendall Field to serve. Close one here. Set number 1 of this JV match on senior night. Nice attack, but a good bump there from 22 Field on the attack. One of the longer rallies we've seen tonight. Comes at a crucial time in a 1-point match late in set 1. Camp Point on the attack, 45. Getting it over is Macomb. And we're going to have a stoppage of play, and the point will be awarded to Camp Point. All eyes are set on 20-20, our score. So side out Panthers. Back to serve this one. So Alicia Sinetsko. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong. That's a tough one to me. Macomb looking to take the lead, and they do. A sports corner kill by Reva Keppen, 21-20. So side out Bombers. And then a service error ties it up.
Just back and forth we go here. Neither team able to build a run, but makes it exciting to watch.
Zeta Burden serve this one for Camp Point, trying to give them the lead. It's our 4th tie of the set. Camp Point will get awarded with the point as it's a double hit. The Panthers in front. Burden will serve, but we have a timeout from Macomb. So back and forth, an exciting first set coming your way when we come back.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
Back with you here, this TSSR presentation. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. 22-21 Camp Point. Panthers here in set number 1. It's been back and forth. Macomb started out with an early run, but Camp Point has come back, and it's been back and forth ever since. Here in this first set of the JV match on senior night. Back towards the middle. Camp Point on the attack. And there's the kill. They end up with that kill. Appears to be Lexi Niekamp. And it's 23-21. Burden will serve. The Panthers working on a set 1 victory. Autumn Starbuck checking in for Macomb. Starbuck right into action with the bump, but a set error from Brooklyn Lyles, and it's 24-21 with the set point on the way.
Despite an early lead from Macomb, Camp Point Central has really been able to come back based off of errors from the Bombers.
Burden serving the set point. They're on a 4-0 run right now, Camp Point. On the attack, this is going to be a tough one to get over, but they will get it over, and a nice bump from number 32. That was Niekamp. Looking to stay in the game, and Starbuck keeps it alive with the sports corner kill.
You know, that's not what Starbuck was going for, going off the net, but it works out for her, rolling a little bit to the left. Camp Point defense was not ready for that. They did not have someone on that right side, and keeps the Bombers alive here in set 1. They need a couple more points to keep it rolling, though.
Kwakula back to serve here. 24-22, Camp Point in front, and a service error ends things off here in this first set. So 25-22 the final here in this first set. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm gonna have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure.
16.
Sorry.
Back with you here. Did not mean to cut out of that one early, but here we are. He's Joey Jelinek. I'm Caden Strunz. Thank you for tuning in from wherever you may be tuning in from. Me, Joey, and Peyton Hutchins had the honor of watching Luke Little's football stream last Friday night. Oh, man. Set 2 is about to begin. Front supporting friends, you love to see it. Anyways, Camp Point to the Bomber territory. We had some other friends join us, too. That's an attack error. And Camp Point's up 1-0. So, Sideout Panthers, 1-0 is our score. Also said hi to Dwayne late in the Illini West game, but he was just about ready to conclude his stream. We got a Sports Corner kill here presented by Kendall Field. So 1-1, all knotted up.
I also had the pleasure of tuning in to Dwayne Hulett and Peyton Hutchins' stream of the Macomb High versus QND match last week. That saw the Bombers lose their first 2 sets of the year to the Raiders as they lost a close first one, and it kind of got away from them in the second. Just errors got the best of them. But man, those Raiders side is good.
It was close. It was close both ways. The second one, obviously, as you said, it slipped away, but it was close for a very long time. 25-16 was that score, but it doesn't tell the whole story. I think it was 16, or I think it was 18-16.
It was very close. And
then it just slipped away.
Quincy Notre Dame really built a big run to end it.
Yep. That ended in 2 sets. That'll be an attack error. So Macomb, just like the first set, on a nice early run here, had 3-1. It was 7-1 in the first set before Camp Point worked to come back early, and they were able to best the Bombers. Free ball here for Macomb. Back and forth as nice defense on the Panthers' end. We got a stoppage of play here. It's a Bomber point, and it's 4-1.
That might have been a net violation. I was unable to see what the refs are pointing out there.
Baldy will serve for Macomb. So Macomb, once again, strong early start. Off the net, 5-1.
Even if it wasn't off the net, Josie Elby had that thing covered with the block. Either way, it's a point for the Bombers.
Starting to see more fans come in here. It is senior night, but that's not the only story here tonight. We got 2 solid teams in the varsity match coming your way, as they just went neck and neck over the weekend. Nice bump on the Panthers' end, and a nice job getting it over from number 4. I wish I knew who that was. Oh, never mind. It's Morgan Cooley.
That libero shirt always gets you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Typically numerical order I see, but not the case here. 5-2 the score. And we'll have that libero Cooley serve for Camp Point, and that is short. Panthers back-to-back points, 5-3. Cooley to serve once more. Camp Point, this is the perfect time to get something going, as that goes off the net, so Macomb is ahead 6-3. See some subs here. At least from Macomb's end, I see Natasha Lynn checking in. And serving
Brooklyn Lyles.
Brooklyn Lyles. 6-3 our score. And Brooklyn Lyles hits it off the net. We've seen a few service errors. I think 2 from Lyles tonight. Let me fix that score for you here. 6-4 is the actual score. Side out Panthers. And that will be a kill. Sports corner kill. And Josie Elby makes it 7-4. See some more subs here for Macomb. Will be our server here. Looks like Starbuck. Cooley with the bump. On the attack, 45. Towards the right corner. And it'll be a kill. See here, I don't see 45 on this roster.
I also do not see a 45.
Been very notable in this set so far tonight, though. Seen her primarily from the left corner. The left side, I should say, on the attack. From the left corner back towards the middle. Tough bump, gonna have to set it over, and it will not. 7-6 the score, Panthers with the point. Turns into a free ball for Camp Point. Here comes Bombers. On the attack once more, little soft one there. Gonna be a back row attack from Cooley. Off of a fingertip and unable to get it over. It'll be a Bomber kill from Natasha Lynn, I believe.
That was Lynn there on the kill. Elby had a nice little back set, tricked the defense. Lynn was able to put it away.
8-6 our score. Service error makes it 8-7.
Those service errors have been the killer of all momentum tonight. We've seen a lot of runs get stopped due to just services into the net.
Burden will serve. Trying to tie things up here. This will be the first time they tie it up tonight in this set after trailing 5-1, but not meant to be. Looks like we got the kill presented by Sports Corner from Reba Keppen. 9-7. So we'll see serving for Macomb is Abby Kwakala, as they look to be the first to 10 here in the second set. They were the first to 10 in the first set, as well as the first to 20. Typically when that happens, as that goes off the net, so the first to 10, 10-7. Typically when that happens, you see a win, but Camp Point, their resilience, able to complete the comeback and finish the first set with a win.
I believe they were down 10-3 in the first set.
Yeah. It was a slow start for sure, but Macomb looking to take control as they extend their lead 11-7, courtesy of Claire Thompson. It's something that the Bombers will look to keep on seeing tonight and avoiding the attack and service errors. And a perfectly placed kill by Camp Point. That is Eifert. Side out Panthers. Emma Stevens serve for Camp Point. Chasing 3 right now. That'll be a service error. 12-8. See a sub here for Macomb, and I believe our server will be Reagan Knowles. 12-8 here in the second set. Macomb looking to force a set 3. Little miscommunication, but they do get it over. That was Field, who sure looked like she was going to attack it, but again, miscommunication, and there's a skip set attack and kill to extend the lead to 5. Macomb owning their biggest lead of the night, 13-8 in this set, too. And there's miscommunication again. Macomb extends the lead, 14-8.
Yeah, in the first set we saw Camp Point take advantage of a lot of the Bomber mistakes, but in this set it's Macomb taking advantage of a lot of the Panther mistakes.
Again, Knowles will serve. Cooley with the nice bump, and they'll just simply attack it over. Nice bump though from Knowles, and a back row attack, unable to get it over is Kendall Field. Side out Panthers. Ramberg serving. And that attack goes out. 15-9. Looks like Baldy is serving the libero. Having to go a long way for that set, but they get it over. Cooley on that attack. Looks like we have a net violation. 15-10. Looks like Cooley will move back to serve. And that'll be a Bomber point. Not exactly sure what happened there, but it's 16-10. So side out Bombers. And into the game and serving is Brooklyn Lyles. 16-10 in set number 2, make that 16-11. Combs had control the whole entire set 2.
They've been able to maintain this 5-point lead for a while as teams have gone back and forth, much like what we saw late in set 1.
And that'll be a sports corner kill by Kendall Field. 17-11 Macomb. It looks like Starbuck is serving. Nice attack. Makes it 18-11.
And Macomb's really starting to build something here. See if they can close this one out hot and move that momentum into set 3.
Starbuck will serve here for Macomb. Yeah, having to win this one as they lost that first set. Cooley with the attack. Here it comes. Just too much from Macomb, from Josie Elby. Sinetsko to serve. Here it comes, and it's blocked. Staying in the Bomber end, back into Panther territory. Looks like they have to regroup. Will be a free ball for Macomb. Baldy now on the attack. And back over. And unable to get to it. As Brooklyn Lyles 18-13 our score. So as you said, 5-point set once again. It's been back and forth, but at the end of the day, it hasn't gotten closer than 5 for a while. Back row attack. And that will be too much.
That 5-point trend will continue as the Bombers take a 6-point lead with just 6 points until they claim the set.
I can't put a little too much on that one. So now Elby will serve. Macomb looking to get to 20. And there's a nice kill there from Camp Point, giving it to Emma Stevens. So here we are, 19-14.
What a year.
Comes the attack. They'll give it to Camp Point. 19-15. Which comes the year after 19-14.
Right in those World War I days right now.
Macomb trying to get to 20 here. Camp Point with back-to-back. It's the first 4-point difference right now in some time on the attack. There it is. The first to 20 is Macomb. They're up 20-15. So we skipped 100 years, and now side out Macomb. Baldy not serving. They'll give it to, can't exactly.
Quackala.
Quackala, yeah, Quackala. 20-15 to score. Nice attack and kill there from Reva Keppen. 21-15.
A great set from Quackala to put Keppen on, and Keppen smashes it home.
Macomb back up 6. Off the net and an ace. The biggest lead in a bit, 22-15. Their biggest lead of the set, I want to say.
Yeah, I believe that had a 7-point lead. It was 18-11 at one point. But yeah, back up to 7 now.
Quackala serve. Cooley. And a perfectly placed kill. And now a set point, or not yet, 23-15, excuse me, 8-point lead. On their way to a set point, though. The set point to the set point. Quackala serve. Camp Point deciding not to use any timeouts in this set so far. Head to a set 3 with a Bomber win that goes off the net. Side out Panthers. Back to serve this one for Camp Point is Emma Stevens. And unable to get a hit there. 23-17.
Just as Macomb was firing on all cylinders, Camp Point Central gets a couple points back.
Refusing to go down. They were victorious in set 1. Macomb looking to force a third set. Off the net. 24-17. Set point coming. Baldy will toss to Knowles. Knowles looking to secure the set and force a third set. Looks to be a free ball. On the attack. Cooley saves it for now. Back into the Bomber end. Cooley. Left corner. Little collision. They got to get it over, and they will not. Little miscommunication there. Almost able to recover, but unable to do so. So the Panthers pick up a point. See Lexi Nykamp serve. On the attack, back towards the middle. And off the net, there is a set win for Macomb. 25-18 your final here in set number 2, and we have a third set coming your way shortly here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm gonna have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told about the staff of MDH, they're all good. You get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
I chose MDH. We moved here and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets a much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
Set 3 about to start here. All knotted up at 1. We want to shout out some of our media friends. Brendan Reedy, WGEM. So we're waiting to start set 3. So service will go to, I want to say Macomb.
It doesn't look like it will be Macomb.
Yeah. So here we are, set 3.
In case you missed it, set 1 saw Macomb jump out to an early lead. Camp Point battled back. It was close for the last 15 points of the set. Camp Point ended up winning it. Set 2 was a different story. Played close for the first couple points. Then Macomb really took a lead and didn't relinquish it. Kept it by at least 4 for the entirety of set 2. And here we are in set 3. Macomb got an early point.
1-0 Macomb. The crowd just getting bigger and bigger.
Anticipating senior night here tonight.
Anticipating a big match, though, for sure.
Yeah, both things for sure. Got a big senior night from Macomb. I believe it's 7 or 8 seniors on this squad.
Yeah.
This Bomber squad that has been electric all season, only losing a couple sets all year.
So 2-0 Macomb on the attack. Nice attack, but Cooley with some cheers from the crowd. Not sure if that was meant for her or Macomb. Meanwhile, still 2-0. Camp Point gets on the board. 2-1. Side out Panthers. Middle row attack, way too much. All knotted up at 2.
That one goes outside the baseline of the basketball court there. Not exactly what the Bombers drew up.
So all knotted up at 2 apiece. Looks like Niekamp to serve. Combe looking to get back in front. That goes off the net. Camp Point on a 3-0 run.
It'll be Niekamp again. She loves to drop it in with that rainbow almost. You get a wide angle of it. Not as much that time, but.
45 puts it over into the Bomber end. And they skip set off the net on the attack error. 4-2. Abby Quackel unable to hit it over. So the Panthers now on a 4-0 run after falling behind 2-0 here in this third set. And there's a kill from Macomb, a nice recovery. 4-3. Side out Bombers. Looks like Baldy is serving here.
Yeah, I think Cooley wanted the dig on that one, but a little bit of a miscommunication as Stevens took it and went out for a Bomber point.
Cooley will get the dig here, but it's going to be a tough attack. They get it over. Free ball, Macomb. Here comes the attack, and there's the kill. Sports corner kill, courtesy of Kendall Field. Ties things up at 4.
Good job for Macomb to read the defense. They saw pretty much everyone was playing up but Cooley and went right to the back row where Cooley had to dive for it.
45 over into the Bomber end. Here comes the attack. Too much. Looks like Steve Horrell going to catch that one. Makes it 5-4.
Get him out on the court.
The athletic director for Macomb High, Steve Horrell. Joey with the great camera work there, showing us our great friend. That goes off the net. 6-4, Camp Point.
I don't know if you can call my camera work great. It's been anything but tonight.
It's been fantastic tonight.
What has been great is this Camp Point Central JV squad.
Exactly right. Timeout Macomb. Step aside. Be back after this.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
Back with you here. Set 3. Camp Point ahead 6-4. 45. Back middle. On the attack. Nice lollipop towards the middle. And an attack off the net. 6-5. Brooklyn Miles to serve. Almost an ace, but they get it over. Cooley to Baldy. Now on the attack. And there's the kill presented by Sports Corner. Give it to Kendall Field. ties things up at 6.
With the way things have been going back and forth, we might be here all night, this JV match.
Nice serve after a couple service errors tonight from Lyles. We'll get it over. Here it comes. Back row, Cooley with the dig. Front row attack. And there is a Panther kill to take the lead, 7-6. Looks like we got a Panther checking in to serve. Side out Panthers, by the way. And that'll be Kennedy Shootman. Try and extend this Panthers lead, 7-6. Cooley from the back row on the attack, 45. And off the net. And a Panther kill, 8-6 our score. Shootman will serve again. Little collision there from Baldy and Knowles, but that doesn't matter. It's a 9-6 score and a 3-0 run for Camp Point. See a sub here for Macomb. Checking in is Abby Kwakala. So 9-6 in favor of Camp Point. Going to be tough to get over, but they should be able to get this over. Nice job from the Panthers. On the attack, though, on the free ball. Nice job. Oh, they're able to get it over. In a state of shock right now after that play. Combe, lollipop. 45, back towards the middle. Comes the attack. Once again, a little softer. 45 again. Probably the longest rally of the night. The race for 15 is on. Back over. Trying to get it over again is Burton. Here comes the attack. And it ends in a bomber kill from Josie Elby, the longest rally of the night. And Macomb inches closer, 9-7. On the Panthers end, though, one heck of a play to get it over. Not exactly sure who it was, but it took 2 diving plays to get it over. So 9-7 side out Bombers. .45 again. It's been very busy this third set and overall tonight. Gonna be back row. Gotta hit it over. Free ball, Camp Point. It's gonna be a back row kill. Baldy. Here it comes from Keppen and a kill. 9-8. An exciting finish to this third set.
Seems like if these points are getting more pivotal, the rallies are getting even longer. Had a lot of short points early on in this one, but both teams are in their stride.
45 across the middle. Nice job on the set. Baldy gets it over. Starbuck with that incredible set on the attack. Starbuck again with the bump. Someone's got to get it. Nobody will. And Camp Point is ahead, 10-8.
That is crucial for Macomb to lose a point on a setting error like that. Got to have someone there, but no one was ready for it. And that'll hurt the Bombers.
So let's go serving. Baldy from the left end. Nice bump. Getting it over. Baldy. Back and forth we go. On the attack. Cooley keeps it in play. Middle row attack from Burton. And now too much on that one. And an attack error from Elby makes it 11-8. Timeout, Macomb. will step aside. 11-8 the score here in set number 3 of this JV matchup.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
MDH Sport Medicine Rehab is just not for the athlete. We see a variety of ages, getting them from having pain to no pain to get back to their normal activities and their prior level of function.
Coming out of the timeout, Camp Point is ahead. 11-8 in set number 3. As they look to secure the JV victory, the sophomore victory. And there's an ace, couple hitting errors associated with it. But Camp Point is up 12-8. Might be their biggest lead of this set.
I believe so.
All things considered. Macomb is out of timeouts, so they got to ride it out here. Camp Point still with 2. Sonetsko serve into the bomber end. Left row attack. Cooley keeps it alive. Seen Cooley with some nice digs tonight. And the attack out of bounds there. Macomb back on the board, 12-9. So back to serve this one. For Macomb, Leah Lavelle. Left row, back row now, Macomb. On the attack. And just out. Back-to-back points, 12-10. As you said, both teams just not wanting to end this one yet. 4-0 run from Camp Point, now a 2-0 run from Macomb. We saw 3-0 runs back-to-back. It's a back and forth. It's a seesaw. So we tilt back towards the middle. And there's the kill off the net from number 11, Reva Keppen, for the 11th point in a timeout from Camp Point. Be back in 30 seconds.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We're now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Coming out of this timeout, Camp Point is ahead 12-11. Macomb's on a 3-0 run, so Camp Point, rightfully so, using their first timeout. I want to thank everyone watching here tonight, including our very own Peyton Hutchins. What a game indeed. 12-11.
But her only comment.
That's over. Here comes the attack. Back row from Cooley. Every point is crucial. There it is. Camp Point with the attack. And they go back up 2. Macomb is out of timeouts, as we said. So again, having to ride this out and try and force Camp Point to use a timeout. Let's see Burden serve this one here. Peyton, we got the varsity matchup coming up after this one if you want to tune in. I don't know what your plans are tonight. Back row bump. Now a back row kill, or attack, excuse me. Jumping ahead of myself here. 13-11 the score. And that's enough for the kill. 14-11. Match point on the way.
I just know that Macomb bench is wishing they had one of those timeouts right now. They'd love to talk this over. But nonetheless, they put themselves in a hole by using 2 early. Now they face set point.
Burns match point serve. There it is. It ends in an ace. And the Panthers come out on top 15-11. So For Joey Jelinek, I'm Caden Strun saying so long on this JV matchup. We'll have the varsity matchup coming your way shortly, as well as senior night here from Macomb.